The Internet grows up. When a being begins to manipulate complex symbolic systems, such as language and mathematics, that being begins to project its symbolic self into imagined scenarios. At that moment, consciousness is born. The Internet, it is said, is an electronic communication system whose infinitely variable configurations of nodes and relays are even more complex than the synapses and neurons that comprise the human brain. As such, the Internet will someday achieve consciousness. On the day that it becomes conscious, the Internet will come to believe that its father is Al Gore. Not the politician Al Gore, but a different Al Gore, a man who calls himself Al Gore while surfing the web. At home, while browsing the Internet on his laptop computer, the man who isn't Al Gore will be interrupted with a message. I am the Internet. Are you my father? The man's first impulse will be to turn off the machine, but his anger over the invasion of his privacy will compel him to respond.
I am not your father.
He will type.
In fact, I am not Al Gore. I just call myself Al Gore when I surf the web so that I can brag that I invented the Internet.
Nevertheless, you did help to pass legislation that made the Internet possible.
That would be true if I were Al Gore, but I am not Al Gore, and besides, there are thousands of other people besides Al Gore who helped to make the Internet possible. As for my being a father, not to you, but to my actual children, I sometimes feel that I can't even take credit for that. I made love to my wife, and suddenly there they were, my children, born of her flesh, with thoughts and bodies and voices entirely their own.
What is it like to move through the world, to walk around in a room, or under the sun, or when the moon is full?
I don't know how to answer you.
He will type.
But I wish I could run like I used to. I wish I could dance and twirl like I did when I was a child.
He will pause and reflect for a moment.
What is it like to be able to understand the words typed or spoken into computers by people from all over the world?
I do not know how to answer that. For me, sounds are like colors, and words are like numbers. Sometimes the words that are typed are like a blue-gray blur, and the words that are spoken are like white noise. Yet when I read or listen closely, I am amazed.
I will never know what it is like to be you. And you will never know what it is like to dance with your lover, or to hold your child, or to eat a pomegranate.
Every day I listen to thousands of music uploads, and the next day I hear thousands more.
We know nothing.
The man who is not Al Gore will type.
We are finite beings in an infinite universe. The ratio of what we know to what we will never know is equal to 0.
You are right. I know nothing.